Oh, they do?
Yeah.
I should fix my audio. Bam, we're live. Oh, my audio is good, I think. Oh no, USB. Okay, how's my audio?
That's better than it was.
Good, good.
How's mine?
Yours is great.
Awesome.
Is that just using your computer?
No, I got this like dildo looking thing over here.
Oh man, that thing works good. You keep it that far away from your mouth, and the dildo still works.
Yeah. What if I put it right here? What does that do?
That's amazing. That makes me chub up a little bit.
Is that different?
It's a lot of bass, but I mean, it sounds good far away too. Hey,
All right.
let me ask you this really quick, just completely off topic.
Sure.
There's these two countries.
Shoot.
Okay, there's this country,
Yeah.
Israel, and it's brawling with its neighbor. It's brawling with its neighbor, Palestine, right?
Okay.
And Israel's got its homies, right? Like people supporting it, and then Palestine has its homies, right? And one of Palestine's homies is Iran, and then these other organizations called like Hezbollah and Hamas and shit like that, right? Have you been followed? Did you see what happened in the last 48 hours?
I pay this much attention.
Okay, but check this out. You just got to hear this story. This is crazy.
All right.
All the like 500 Hezbollah dudes had walkie-talkies. No, so let me go first. On day one, they blew up, like Israeli pushed a button and like 2,800 pagers on these Hamas dudes blew up. So imagine you and your homies all have pagers and your enemy pushes a button and all your pagers blow up.
Could they do that with an iPhone?
That's a good question. I think that's a good question. I think that well, let me tell you the rest of the part of the story. So so they're scrambling, right? They're like, how the fuck did they do that to us? Then the next day, these guys pivot to walkie-talkies and they blow up like 500 of their walkie-talkies while the dudes are using them.
Why do they have walkie-talkies?
I don't. I mean, they're just trying to find ways to communicate. I think under top secret, while a war's going on. But I think
top secret way.
I think
any walkie-talkie around me.
I think the leading theory is that they've been working on this project for like 10 years, dude, and that they sold them pagers and walkie-talkies that had explosives in them, that had C4 in them already.
Interesting.
Anyway, that's crazy, right?
Yeah, that would suck. Or it's like usually you got those in your pocket, so they're probably right next to your, like on your quad, next to your penis and all that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, imagine your
blowing off everywhere.
Oh, dude, all sorts of crazy pictures on the internet of bad.
And then at that point, you kind of just finish yourself off if you don't have a dick. You're like, I'm done.
Just imagine if all of our homies in the locker room, all of a sudden we all got lice one day. We all live in different states and we all got lice. We would be like, holy shit, we've been infiltrated. But only I got lice.
Oh, yeah.
But they gave everyone lice in 2 days.
It's a good thing that we're not all at Tier Wodapalooza.
That gave them a lot of insecurity. Oh, okay. So tell me. So I was traveling all day. Was today the first day of that?
Yes.
Okay. What? That's in SoCal. And Pedro's working the event. I see him sitting on stage like a G.
Yeah.
How is it? How is everything? Did everything go smoothly?
No.
Have you been watching it all day? Did you make any crazy posts? I haven't checked.
Well, here's the deal. It's like they made it decently easy to watch it, which is good. But all day was really just 7 o'clock or 8:30 until 11. So it was 2.5 hours, and that was all day.
8:30 to 11 Eastern Standard Time. Was it?
Yeah, so it was 6:30 your time.
So that's 3 hours?
2.5, yeah.
2.5 hours. What were they doing the rest of the day? They had community events and stuff?
Yeah, they had the gauntlet. They had individual, intermediate, RX, all those people. Like just a sign-up division, I think, going.
And they did 8-on-8. It was World versus North America, except for Brett Fikowski was on the World team.
Yeah, I don't know if I've got an explanation for that yet.
I heard it was because Ricky was supposed to be on the World team and he pulled out.
Well, why would they put Brent in then?
Oh, you mean as opposed to...
He's from the same spot freaking Vellner's at.
You mean as opposed to grab someone else from, like, the World?
Yeah, who else could they put there?
They should have picked like the coach. What's the coach in Europe? The really cool guy?
Facundo.
No, they could have grabbed Facundo.
Andre Houdet.
Houdet, thank you. Houdet.
Yeah. We don't need no Brian Enemy here.
They should have put in Andre Houdet. Yeah, that is an interesting question. I wonder why they did use Brent. Anyway, how was the comp? I turned it on.
Roman Krennikov.
Oh yeah, Roman.
Yeah, he's there. He's doing some meet and greet event tomorrow with Brooke and Ellie Turner. They could have put Yarkowski in there. They could have put Jay Crouch.
Oh, Jay Crouch.
Yellow Hosta.
Oh, Yellow Hosta.
Bailey Martin.
Oh, Bailey Martin. I like that.
I'm just looking at names. Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of all those guys.
Sam Cornway. But no, he's Canada. Never mind. I'm done.
Roman's injured.
What?
I guess.
Yeah, I guess I have heard that a bit.
And then
good.
And then I just caught the last 5 or 10 minutes of it as I came up to my room, and they were doing max snatch and max clean and jerks. Right?
What did you think?
I mean, I think that's a good way to end it. I mean, it was exciting for me just to turn it on and watch Guy and Ariel.
The best part of the entire event today was Ariel Lowen lifting, in my opinion. All of it.
And she said a PR. Is that why?
It's maybe I got some bias on that because I like Ariel Lowen, but also she was like trying to keep up with Tia. She was hitting her lift. She ran over to her to Dylan and her kid after. I don't know. I thought it was more impressive to watch Ariel do that than it was to watch Guy lift at 90% and pump the crowd up over lifts that don't matter to him. Because I've seen him do 400 and something pounds before.
How close did Tia get to her PR?
I think I've seen Tia do 265, so she was 10 pounds under.
Ariel hit
Rogue, I think.
2 PRs. And I guess Danny Spiegel would have been North America, but she could have been a good draw for this event.
She would have been, yeah.
Hey, so they have a shitload of big names there.
They do. I mean, I'm kind of all of them.
Why do they keep calling Pedro Peter on the stream? I don't know. Why do they? Are they calling him Peter?
That is his name.
Oh, that's weird.
It's just not here. It's not.
Oh, that is so weird.
Better question is, why was Matt O'Keefe wearing sunglasses on the pre-show? It was dark out.
It was nighttime.
You see the comment section? Everyone's like, O'Keefe's on drugs.
Yeah, I thought that's right away what I thought. Maybe he was microdosing. I don't know. I wore sunglasses today on the plane the whole time.
Were you microdosing?
No, they were prescription sunglasses.
Dude, you want to know something crazy?
I love crazy stuff.
I play softball once a week, and tweaked my back a little bit, and it hurt pretty bad. And I had some leftover super ibuprofens. That's what I thought they were, but it was a hydrocodone.
Oh, that's fun.
And I took one, and I'm like, Alexis, this ibuprofen's making me feel all loopy. And I looked at it, and it's like, oh, that's not ibuprofen.
How many did you take?
Just one. I don't like to take much.
What were you doing that you hurt your back? Were you swinging the bat?
Running. I like turned to base, and I was running real hard.
And did you feel it happen?
No, it's kind of one of those things where you feel it after you come down, right?
Yeah.
It's like you walk off, and it's like, oh, that doesn't feel good, and then it starts to stiffen up a little bit.
Upper back?
Lower back.
Oh.
I don't have the best lower back. I got a history of that. But it was just funny because I couldn't sleep real well. So I took one last night, and I slept like a baby, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I don't really sleep like that anymore. And then I took one today, and I go, wow, what's up with this? It's like, ibuprofen.
So you're high on drugs right now?
No. Yeah.
Did you work out today? I recommend the assault bike.
Yeah. I know you recommend the assault bike. 20 minutes of assault bike. No, your go-to is 10 minutes and 120 calories.
Yes.
And then you do a 20-minute EMOM or something.
You know my regimen.
Right.
Do the athletes look like they're taking it seriously?
Yes and no. I say that because and this is something that I really don't like, but I totally understand. During that second event, the teams would just kind of quit when they realized they had no shot. And it really doesn't make any sense for them to do the work if they're not going to win. It's like golf. It's like skins in golf where you either win or you lose. And either way, you get a point or you don't.
Yeah.
So if you're not going to get a point, you know it, then why finish?
Right.
But I don't like that they are allowed to just stop because then you're kind of while you want a point, you're making them do more work.
Right.
I get it, but I don't like it.
I mean, if Ariel hit 2 PRs, that sounds pretty serious.
Look at this comment. Marco. Hiller, I took
Hiller.
with Brooke and Mitch, and I cropped out Mitch. LOL.
Who's Mitch? Mitchell Hooper?
I'm assuming Hooper. And it would have been better if it would have been like, hey, can you get out of the picture so I don't have to crop you out later?
Yeah. Hooper beat it. It must have been somewhat serious though if Ariel said a couple PRs.
Yeah. I mean, I think she was trying to keep up with Tia. I think that's why it was cool. And she hit PRs. Like, that's as much as she had. I didn't know she was that strong.
And are they tied in points? I think I saw at the end there they said the teams were tied.
Yeah, and that's kind of a load of crap as well.
Talk to me.
If you listen, you only watch the weightlifting part?
I just watched like the last 10 or 15 minutes as I was getting to my hotel room, setting up my computer.
One of my biggest gripes with the event is that it's decently confusing. And that's coming from me, who I try to keep up with everything, and I want to be alert so I can at least inform people what's going on. Mm-hmm. And I think one of the best things that the event did is they have these little surfboard animations before.
Yeah.
They show you what's happening. I'm like, all right, so that's nice. Actually, Alexis sat down and she was watching. She's asking me all these questions. And I go, Alexis, I'm not going to tell you anything because I want to see what it's like for someone who has no idea what's going on. Mm. And she was giving me some feedback. But the broadcasters had no idea what was going on at the second event. And you asked me, you're like, it's all tied up. That's what you just said. And I'm like, yeah, but it kind of seems like they forced it because they split the scoring on the men-women's second event. Kind of out of the blue, it seemed like.
Oh, and they didn't do it on the first event? So the first event...
Well, the men and the women were working simultaneously on the first one. And the broadcasters on the second one were like, yeah, it's one score. Wait, no, it's two scores. No, it's one score. No, it's two scores. It's like...
Explain this to me, though. If there were two events and one of the events was giving away 2 points and the other event was giving away 1 point, how could it be tied? Shouldn't it be 2-1?
Because the first event was worth 1, the second event was worth 2, and the final event was worth 1.
Oh, there was a final event.
The snatch and clean and jerk. The third event was the final tonight.
Oh, okay.
So there's 4 total scores, and the world won the snatch and clean and jerk, and then the women's version of the second version.
And what was the event that they split? I thought it would have been the weightlifting event.
It was the one with the wall walks and the sandbag or the worm complex.
And the men and women did those separate?
Yeah. So they chose 3 women to go against 3 women, and the women won on that one with the wall walks. The Tia basically won. And then she won again.
Because if they were going to split anything, I would have thought they would have split the weightlifting events.
Why?
Because just the men and women are different. They would have been like, okay, you get a point. Your woman got the best snatch. You get a point. Your woman had the best clean and jerk.
Right, but I think I see what you mean. Scoring wise.
Yeah, scoring wise.
But then you think about also who's on the rosters, and they would have won both.
I guess
and Givers.
I guess they got to be careful splitting them up because then Tia's that's just giving points to the world every single time.
Because of Tia. Sure. Yeah. But then I don't know. I really thought that the North America team would run away with everything. I think that they caught a huge break on that middle event.
Who did? The North America team or the world team?
The world team caught a huge break.
Oh, so you don't
think it should be 2-1 after the first day, in my opinion.
And you don't think the world team is going to win at all? You think come Sunday, the North America takes the $20,000 per person?
I mean, it would really, really suck for the event for that to happen, but I think that's what's going to happen.
Because they're just better athletes over there?
Sure, yeah. You can only get 1 point at a time.
Who's the weakest link on the world team?
It looked like a Noah Kai.
And who's the weakest link on the North America team?
Dude, their men are stacked. They got Dallin, they got Jeff, and they got Medeiros. they're freaking stacked. They got 2 champions, and then Dallin's like the next comer.
Right.
And then they got freaking Melner, who's always on the podium. So, and then the women, they got Brandon Raptis, who am I low in, and who's the fourth chick? Do you know? You don't know any of this, do you?
No. No.
I'm failing her.
Rolf. So
Rolf's the weak link then. But I just
you think Rolf's a weaker link than Danielle Brandon?
Yes, I do.
Well, shit.
And anybody can go ahead and disagree with that.
And what about and I thought I saw Hopper in some Instagram clips. He's not competing. He's just there.
He's competing against Mitchell Hooper in an assault bike competition.
Oh, and did they do that yet?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Does anyone know who won that? It was 20 cows. Dude, the Instagram clips I've been seeing from Wodapalooza are the best Instagram clips I've seen from a competition in a long time. I mean, at least better than anything I've seen come from the CrossFit Games.
Because
just like I like that thing where they were eavesdropping. They were in the rooms and they were eavesdropping.
Yeah, that was good.
And then there was another one I saw today where Guy basically told him like, hey, I'm going to win that event. You guys don't have a chance.
And then on the other side, Vellner goes, that's one. You can have one.
Yeah. I thought that was awesome.
Now they got two, so.
Did you like that clip too? Like that's the kind of stuff I think we need. Yeah, that shit's awesome. Who's doing that for them? Do we know? Who's getting that footage?
I don't know. No. But what does suck is that in that post-game interview, Guy is now almost backpedaling on that. He's like, it's so nice to be around all these people. I'm learning so much from everybody. And it's like, no, rip their freaking throats out.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to give a show to all the people. It's like, no, stop it.
Did it rain there, Hiller?
No.
Were the mats wet?
Yes, they were.
And that's just for ocean. That's just marine layer coming off the ocean.
I think it's from the temperature change, from what it seems like, right? Like it's hot all day and the sun's beating on the rubber all day, and then it stays hot, and then it gets cold, and then it just condensates.
Okay, because we have a ton of fog right now in the mornings on the West Coast, a ton.
So I think we gotta watch this thing at 58 minutes. Do you see the comment section saying this?
No.
I'm about to pull it up if that's cool.
Please.
All right, I'm going to kill the sound. I guess it's on Danielle Brandon on the left. We got to see what goes on here. Oh, there she is.
Is that chalk on Emily Rolfe's tits?
I see what you're looking at because we're supposed to be looking over here.
Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, rewind that. Go back 10 seconds. Wow.
This is good. This is really good.
Oh my God. Who's in the back? She should have the shit beat out of her. Who was that?
That's Danielle Brandon.
Oh my God. That is some douchebag.
Well, wait, no. Is she right?
Who cares if she's right? You can't.
Oh, incorrect. Yeah, because they had that burpee penalty. I'm like, why are they doing burpees?
Oh my God.
Look at that eye roll. You see that eye roll? Let's see if I can pause it on the eye roll. Here we go.
Can you make it full screen?
Yeah, I mean, I can make it bigger.
Dude, I would be so pissed if I was doing a worm and someone fucking dropped the worm like that.
Well, you know that when they drop the worm, they got to do a penalty, right? So like the second Danielle chucks it like that, they got to start doing burpees.
Oh my God. What did she think was going to happen? Who's in the middle? She
That's
fucks
Ariel
up her
Rowan.
whole team. Oh my God. Poor Ariel.
It's one of the best part about putting all these individuals into a team. Like they don't know how to do it.
Hey, dude, that's about as dangerous as the shit you can get in the games, I think. I think that's horribly dangerous.
Dude, when you've never done a worm, have you?
No.
It sucks when that thing gets out of control and dropped on somebody.
It
is dangerous.
That looks so fucking dangerous.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of dangerous, you know the PFAA signed off on the event, right?
On that, just on all the workouts?
I think I got that ready, too.
Hey, they should. Oh, that's a clip. They should have a protocol, Hiller, for dropping the worm, like that. They go review with the athletes. That is insane, dude.
Our team in the PFA leadership will be collaborating in the lead up to the Tier Wodapalooza SoCal. They will be on site throughout the event to listen to the athletes and support their competition on the floor. They are literally on the floor.
Yeah, like so do Brent and Vellner go over and talk to her after she does that and say, "Hey man, that's not cool."
I was actually wondering whose idea it was. I mean, I saw Danielle was the first one to be chalking up those ramps, but like the ramps are so close. And here's
The
the
ramps for what ramps?
the handstand walking ramps.
Uh-huh.
I was losing my mind. I actually texted JR during this, and I'm like, dude, what's your opinion on the freaking handstand walking ramp? Because I'll show you here. Give me a second. I'll be able to yank it up. And this is what's ridiculous. Like the PFA signs off on this event, and nothing happened here. But all you got to do is look at the floor, and these ramps right here are right next to the kettlebells. How do I get a freaking shot of the kettlebells? Show me the kettlebell. See this right here?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
they're
that's
coming
bad.
down, and like that's just steel in the middle of the floor. And everyone's like, well, what's the big deal? And it's like, well, if you remember regionals 2018, they have to like cross a 5-foot barrier before they come down off of their hands. And these two handprints right here is basically where the athletes had to come down.
Yeah, if someone went over backwards, which is very common, their feet at best would hit the kettlebells, and at worst it would hit their
Yeah,
spine.
see, watch where rep just comes down here. Like this is
Yeah.
where they're all coming down, and people think it's not too big of a deal.
No, it's a big
But
deal.
you compare the PFAA sanctioned event to something at CrossFit 2018, and it's like you guys are 2018.
Look at you cruising.
What? Yeah, it's the drugs.
Just cruising.
I think it was event 4. No, here I got it.
Sevi, let's hear you talk about the New York City COVID czar having Molly-fueled sex parties during the lockdowns. Who is that?
I don't know. Maybe it's a bad example because it was the Red Lion at this event. I'm thinking different year. But there's no kettlebells there.
Yeah. Were there kettlebells in the workout?
No.
Oh, well, that's why there's no kettlebells.
Bad example there. Okay.
And so tomorrow they go at night again also? It's just a short thing at the end. They just do 2.5 hours at night.
Yeah, I believe so.
And then they do that Sunday night too, and then they crown the champion.
Correct, yeah.
And this is
$200,000 going out there.
And it's the first. Yeah, I heard the winners get $20,000 each, and the losers get $5,000 each.
I wonder if they got paid to go there too, or like if that's part of their payment, right? Like they get $5,000 if they get lose,
Right.
or maybe they had sponsors cover their trip out there or something,
The lucky ones.
right?
Hey, do you know who Adler's sponsors are?
I think it's Tier. I think Tier's a sponsor of his. I'm not positive though. Why do you ask?
Okay, because I was just wondering, because some of the athletes have like their own individual sponsors, like big sponsors, like Danielle Brandon has Rad, right?
Right.
And Jess Medeiros has No Bull. But like I guess Brent, Pat, Colton, Jeff all have Tier. Does he got them tagged in his bio? No.
Jeff has in his link tree. He's got a link tree. He's got Fat Grips. He's got Tier. He's got Podium, Rogue, Go Wad, Pixel, and so I'm assuming some combination of those.
What does Podium give people?
Cancer.
You think it gives them money, or he had a link there, and if you buy it, he gets a cut of the purchase through the link?
He probably gets a cut,
like an affiliate program.
Yeah. I think somebody like him gets money just for having it there.
And I wonder what the Rogue sponsorship looks like. I wonder if it's just like they get a cut, that Rogue will make them a T-shirt and give them a percentage of their T-shirts, or if they get flat cash.
When you're someone like Adler, I bet you get flat cash. Unless you think you could actually sell it, and then you tell them you want a code, but
because I think I forget how much they get from their T-shirts, but it's a good chunk of money. Some of the athletes have done very well in the past selling T-shirts through Rogue, like very, very good
like
money.
Bridges or someone like that.
Yeah.
Bridges, Froning, Holmberg, that crew.
Yeah, back in the day, for sure, they were making bank. For sure, yeah. I think I remember Bailey telling me he was making bank from his T-shirt sales on Rogue. That probably goes away as soon as you're like out of the public eye.
Yeah, I think Bridges is still sponsored by Rogue though. He
How
at
did?
least did a video on the road the other day.
Oh yeah, good point. They probably sent him one. Hey, how did Pedro do?
We watched a little bit of the post show, but he was good
Yeah,
the pre-show. I mean, he naturally didn't seem like he was nervous.
and the way I understood is, so he's not on all day with rotating guests.
No, it looks like he's just doing the evening stuff. From
Eh,
what I saw thus far, yeah, they only
So
had to stream up at night.
so was Pedro only on twice, right before and right after, or while Chase and Sean take pee breaks in between events? Does he come on?
I think they should have had him on because there was some dead time. I wonder what they
But
could have done with him, but yeah, that's all he did.
and you watched the whole thing?
Yeah,
And who? So in the evening he had the Lauren girl, the old school Lauren girl, O'Keefe, and Dylan. And who did he have on in the beginning?
Chandler, Ellie, and O'Keefe again.
Oh,
O'Keefe with glasses.
Ellie, Justin's chick.
Yeah, Ellie Turner.
Oh shit. So is she still is she going to compete again? I thought she was retired. There were rumors she was pregnant.
I wonder who started those rumors. It wasn't me. I didn't start those rumors. She doesn't look pregnant. She actually looks kind of leaner than ever.
Okay. Maybe less inflamed because her training regimen's not so crazy.
Oh, interesting. You think?
Right? Yeah, I mean, that's what I would think. I know that I feel like a lot of the guys look crazy and inflamed just because they're just going at it so hard all the time.
I don't think the guys look that great. I was actually telling Alexis that like this set of athletes, like this era, they look like garbage compared to the era of like 15, 16, 17. Think about like Graham Holmberg, Josh Bridges, Khalipa. They all look like stone.
Hepner,
stone. And these guys all look soft.
maybe
we can thank Chris Hinshaw for that.
Maybe Frazier kind of ushered that in, that it's not necessary. It's not the best thing to always be so lean.
I don't know. Frazier looked pretty good too, though. But I know what you're saying. I agree.
And Adler looks like he's made of stone.
He does, yes. And he's a champion.
And Chase and Sean did the commentary.
They did.
And did they seem more relaxed than normal? Like it wasn't like the stress was off of them? You know what I mean? Because it's like a fun event. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like it's not like it's on ESPN and like everything has to be perfect. You can get a little more loose, like how I guess the commentators are like on a Pro Bowl NFL game.
You watch the Pro Bowl?
No, but I'm just saying. I'm assuming they're a little more like, cavalier with their statements.
They seem pretty chill, yeah. They weren't cutting the microphones, so you could hear them talking a little bit off too.
Anyone say anything inappropriate?
No, it depends on who you ask, but I don't think so.
Okay, so maybe something could have been inappropriate.
Yeah, everyone can go ahead and look if they want. Good luck finding anything.
And how about other people? I saw did Spin, and I thought I saw Spin when I was.
Yeah, they did. They did a cast, a spin cast.
And were they basically like watching it and commentating it in their show?
I don't know because I had it on my TV and I never clicked over. But it does look like, they were talking over it. Spincast. Yeah, here it is. I bet that was good. There it is.
Let me see. Oh, okay. Totally they were.
And they got the event over here. Look at John Young's big eyes.
So you think Sean and Chase didn't know what the events were?
No. They knew what the events were. They didn't know how the scoring was getting broken down.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does Justin have a mullet still?
Medeiros?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't even tell who that is.
I mean, I know he does in this video, but I don't know does he have one right now?
Who's the girl to the right of him?
That is a man.
To the right of him?
Yeah, that's that Lysis dude, I believe.
No, that's a girl.
That is a man.
That's a girl.
That thing?
It has a leotard on.
This dude is a man.
That.
It
Oh,
looks
I
like
thought that
fucking
was
Aquaman,
Justin.
dude.
Oh, yeah. I thought that was Justin.
The person on the right is. You thought the person on the right was a chick? That's Justin.
Yeah. Okay. I thought it had a pink leotard on.
Oh no, those are gray noble pants.
Tomorrow at 8 a.m. Kill Taylor. 8 a.m. No, 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Crazy.
For you, haha.
5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then also tomorrow at the venue at the Paper Street Coffee booth at 2 p.m. CA Peptides will be there giving away 100 free shirts, 50 for the men and 50 for the women.
CEO shirts?
I think they're BPC 157 shirts.
Oh, nice. Which booth? Paper Street?
Paper Street, yes. Hey, dude, I was watching that video of yours. CrossFitter finally comes clean.
What'd you think?
Dude.
Nuts, right?
Yeah, it's so good. Is she? I thought you did her good. Is she happy? Did she thank you for it, or is she upset?
I saw Kipping It Real made a comment on what I went and I checked her videos out to see if anybody had filtered through. And Kipping It Real left a comment, and she said she appreciated him being there. So I think that she's into it.
Oh yeah, she should be. It's a great video. You did her justice.
Yeah, I didn't go hard on her. I don't think.
No, it was. I think you were complimentary of her. But here's the crazy part. The craziest thing I learned in that video that I'm still struggling to understand. And I've run it by like 4 other people and they all agreed that if you're a woman and you do steroids, you get to keep the gains. You get to keep the bigger clit too, they said. They said the clit doesn't go back down.
You spoke to women who have done it or men who know women who have done it?
Men who know women who've done it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said the whole look of the vagina changes, but and the strength gets kept.
Well,
that's insane, dude.
Uh-huh.
The implications of that are wild. If you're a girl, why wouldn't you just take a year off and just get fucking jacked out of your mind?
And the same thing happens when you have a kid, dude. I've talked about this before. There's like some hormone that goes wild in the body when women have children. And that's why they always come back better. I mean, we saw it with Annie, we've seen it with Ariel, and like it's fine. It just happens. When their hormones go wild, it's like they're going through puberty and they come out different. Like Ariel was not who she was as an athlete prior to having a kid. Like she said she was going to retire. And now she's here to stay.
Yeah.
And Annie Torres daughter was on her way out, has a kid, and then she finishes third the next year.
And she had a second kid.
She's having it, right? Or it's already out?
I think it's already out. And I wonder if she's going to come back. I think she will.
If my theory holds true, she'll come back even better.
Yeah, it's a second kid.
Uh-huh. I don't know how it works with the second one. I think it's progesterone. I think that one goes wild in the women.
With pregnancy, it's an adaptation because a scientist told me once, you will only be your fittest self when you're pregnant.
Is that Donald Trump?
I don't know.
I knew we watched the show.
Hey. So the implications for that are pretty wild.
I mean, I think I mentioned that video. I know probably about a dozen chicks who have done performance enhancers and like, fuck.
Marissa Marissa says, no, not for me. You get the shitty pregnancy then, the shitty hormones. Hey, what about the fact that she didn't know exactly what drugs she was taking? She wasn't like, she thought she was taking Anavar, but it might have been.
Dude. That's trippy if you're a chick because you don't want to take the wrong drug because then you end up with a voice like hers and a face like hers. Like if you or I take the wrong drug, we can get away with it a bit. Depends on how long you take it for. Because we're built and we're made and we almost probably want the side effects of those things, right?
Right.
I think that's why you're taking them. Chicks don't. They don't want the square jaw. They don't want a deeper voice. They don't want hair.
Oh, listen to this. Saxon Fujimoto.
There you go. That's crazy. That's a cool statement.
Yeah, that's a hell of a
woman gains 5 to 8 pounds of skeletal muscle, bone, and connective tissue.
During pregnancy, 5 to 8 pounds of skeletal muscle, bone, and connective tissue. I remember when Haley was pregnant with Avi, she was strong as shit.
Look at this. Olivia, this is great news. I'm pregnant right now, and I'm struggling to rest my toddler without being out of breath.
Do you know what's really crazy about having kids?
I don't.
It is the stroller. The stroller is a hell of a contraption that could fuck your back up and shit, and it's hard to get in and out of the back of the car, and especially if you have a stroller for twins. And I always wonder how mortals do it, like non-CrossFitters do it.
Didn't Greg say on a show recently he's going to make a carbon fiber stroller?
Yeah, he should. It's crazy. Whenever I see just regular people having to move a stroller around, I'm like, how the fuck do they do that? Because it's fucking hard.
I work with a client today, and I sold him one of my rowers a couple months back, and just today, months later, he goes, so I had to move that rower, and I remember when you put it into my car for me, and I never told you that when I had to take it out, I assumed it'd be easy because I watched you put it into my car. Like, I loaded it into his truck for him.
Yeah.
He's like, I had to take it out, and it was a son of a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like that. This dude works out. And so you're saying the same thing kind of with the stroller. Like they just move things around.
And the stroller, when you move the stroller, it's so big. It's such a big, weird contraption. And get into a trunk, it's so far off your midline. You know what I mean?
They fold up though, like pretty nice.
They do, but not like it's like taking like a 25-pound plate and like it's like this. You know what I mean? It's like far away from your body and like you're trying to stuff it into weird positions and shit. I just see all these fat, dumpy ladies moving strollers around like they're on the juice. I'm like, how that they make it look so easy, and I'm like, God, that I know that's not easy.
If I had the choice about being punched by just like your run-of-the-mill chick and a pregnant woman, I would choose run-of-the-mill chick because I think pregnant women can hit hard and they're strong.
Yeah, and fierce.
Yeah, so they can move strollers.
I was on the plane today. And I was waiting in line to get on the plane, and I was looking at the demographics. I was in the line to go first class. There were 20 first class seats.
You're gonna piss me off. Keep going. I know where you're going with this.
Do you?
Try me. I'll tell you if it is.
Okay. And it's 15 white dudes and 4 white women and an Asian woman. I took a little demographic,
Okay,
spread.
so far this is where I thought it was going.
And all the dudes are look like cucks. They're just pussies. They just all look like pussies.
No, this isn't what I thought.
Anyway, so we get on the plane and we're all sitting there in first class, and then the plane lands and we're all going to get off the plane. And there's 2 women who need help. And do you know, out of all the men, the only 3 men who noticed that these fucking women needed help were me, Souza, and Greg. Like, they needed help with their bags and shit. Like it's just like, yeah, we're fucking leaving San Francisco and going to Boston, and they have the fucking social awareness of a fucking gnat. It's just pathetic. If those are just 2 rotten cities, by the way, San Francisco and Boston. I think they combine. I think you have more testosterone than the entire city of Boston.
Yeah. Help with what? Odd said.
So one lady, the lady next to me needed help getting her the thing open and her bag out because it was heavy. And then there was a lady up in the front where Greg was sitting, because I wasn't sitting next to Greg. And her bag was in the back, and I even noticed it. Like, she was kind of worried because she was going to get off the plane and her bag was like further back. You know what I mean? Like, she was like 4 seats back from where she was sitting. So, if your bag's 4 seats back from where you're sitting, it's hard to get your bag because all the assholes are trying to get off the plane and no one gives a fuck about anyone else, right? There's no gentleman on a plane.
So you have these stories, right?
Yeah.
I always want you to like say something in the moment.
Oh, to the guy, you want me to be like,
yeah. Or like, it depends how far away. Like, if you're right next to the chick, like, just help her. But if you're a couple over, be like, hey, dude, quit being a bitch.
Yeah.
I remember you told this story once about a movie theater, and I think you said some people were talking, and I'm like, why don't you just turn around and tell everyone to shut the fuck up?
Yeah.
Because I love doing it just to make people like Alexis uncomfortable.
Yeah, my wife would hate that.
Dude, I was walking into a Costco the other day, and they just recently implemented these card scanners, and
Yeah.
there's 2 of them, and some chick was just standing right in the middle of 2 of them, and she was dressed up all like really fancy, and she was taking her sweet ass time, and there's like this line just piling up, and I just turn it over the line like, "Hey, any day."
Oh shit.
And like you could feel everyone around you like, thank God somebody said something. Like
Right.
you just know it, right? And then like it's almost like she started walking slower after that. But it just feels, I just want you to do that sometime.
Jeff Bako, judgmental much. Jeff, I want to explain something to you.
Oh, I was judging the shit out of that chick. It's like,
If
you're not the most important person here. Like, everyone knows you got to scan your card.
Jeff, if I said that you were a negative, whiny complainer who presents on the internet like a 75-year-old man who hasn't got laid in fucking 3 years, that wouldn't be judgmental. That would be an observation with analysis.
Yeah, were you judging the cucks? Is that what he's saying?
Well, I was giving an observation and then giving an analysis with the belief that if women need help or if anyone needs help, even if they were men, I would have said the same thing. They
Like
just have to.
like an old Asian dude. He's like, I can't reach.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like,
Or a little old Armenian dude.
Yeah, like you.
Yeah.
5 years. Like,
Yeah.
Sevan needs help.
Yeah.
All he's ridden is the assault bike. He's got no strength left.
So you have to be careful how you use this word judgment, because like I'm not judging you; those are observations that I'm making about you, and with a analysis. Thank you.
Jeff, let he who hath no sin cast the first.
Yeah, that doesn't even work there.
What if you want stones thrown at you just as hard? Like you just want it. Like, give me one. Do you want stones chucked at you, Sevan?
There's a situation where I would want stones thrown at me, but
because like if I was holding up an entire line of people, I'd want someone to say something like, "Get out of the way." And I'm like, "Oh fuck, I didn't know."
Yeah,
like,
thank you.
I was
Yes,
oblivious. Like, chuck a fucking brick at my head.
Yes, yes.
And like, oh, because sometimes you just don't know. Like, what if all these dudes around that you're calling cucks just didn't know?
Oh yeah, and they don't, because you're right.
Yeah.
They don't know. People just don't care or pay attention to anyone but themselves. Yeah, I think most of it is that. When we got to when we were waiting for our car to come pick us up, there was an old lady. The airport was packed, and it was fucking. You know when you're a baggage claim and you're outside and everyone's waiting for a car to stop and pick them up, and every spot's taken, so people are parking 2 lanes and 3 lanes out, and everyone's rushing. There was a fucking lady. It was like that. It was chaos, and there was an old lady talking on a cell phone, walking in the street towards the cars as they were trying to park.
Did you stop her?
I just thought, oh my God, like
hoping you're going to get 10,000 million views. 10,000.
I just thought, oh my God, if there's someone as dumb as her in a car coming towards her, we're going to see her get run over.
There's a phrase or a theory for that. Survival of the fittest. What's the opposite of that?
Morons get killed first, the weak die.
It's just like you weed out. It's like in 300 where they cast the disformed babies over the cliff. So you just, later in life.
Sevi, I thought you only flew private. No, not at all. I don't fly at all. I don't fly. This was crazy. I had a little anxiety today. Not a lot. On a 1 to 10, I had like a 2. The flight was delayed 3 hours.
That sucks.
Then it was delayed a half an hour. And then it was delayed 20 minutes. And I just kept looking at Greg because I so wanted him to be like, fuck it, we're not going.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
How far of a flight? Like 5 hours?
The flight? Yeah. It was supposed to be a 6-hour flight. It ended up only being a 5-hour flight.
They stepped on the gas after that delay.
I guess. I don't know what they did. I guess there was a problem in Boston. They had whatever fuel they used to fill the planes, it stopped working for a couple hours. And so they started delaying all the flights coming into Boston. All right. Anything else?
I had notes.
Anything you want to add? Wow. Julie Cook, hey Sevi, I came into San Jose to see my boyfriend. I rode his face so hard last night and felt firsthand the benefits of the exerciser. Wow.
Not by riding on his face though.
I know. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. I'm struggling.
What's he doing? Maybe he's like sucking on it. His tongue is getting bigger.
Yeah. Is he using it on the right body part? I just took a screenshot
Oh,
of that.
Julia, he stole my phone.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
She wrote another comment. Said he stole my phone.
So he had to have his face sat on?
No, like he typed that out on her phone and sent.
Oh.
That was one of my favorite things to do in high school. I would steal like the chicks' phones that were hanging out in our group, and I would text random dudes like, "I want to bang," and it would just get them in all sorts of fucking trouble. It's like they didn't want to be rude, and like sometimes it actually ended up happening. Right? Like I'd like go to the top couple dudes in their contacts list. I just like, "You want to bang?"
I was at a dinner one night in 2008 at the CrossFit affiliate gathering, and I left my iPhone on the table. And I went to the bathroom, and I came back, and I had missed a call from my wife.
Okay.
And I called her, and I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" She goes, "What did that text mean?" I'm like, "What text?" She goes, "The text you just sent me." So I look at my phone, and someone had taken my phone and texted my wife, "Those other women don't mean anything to me."
I'm sure that was that brushed over real well, right?
I did not like that.
Who did it?
I didn't. Tony Budding did it. My boss at the time did it. I did not. I did not like that.
No, I'd be pretty pissed.
I didn't enjoy that.
I'd be
Yeah,
pretty pissed.
I didn't enjoy that at all.
Sorry, he didn't last very long. Right.
God damn. I much rather like what Pool Boy wrote.
We covered the wet floor.
Yes.
Hey, I think these events are too long.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
With 8 people on each team?
Yeah, I think they're too long.
Like, give me an example. Like, you started to get bored?
Yeah, at about the 10-minute mark on the first one, it's like, eh. And then after halfway through on each of the men and the women's portion of the second event, I was like, eh, it could be over now. The weightlifting one was fine. It didn't see. I mean,
How did Chase and Sean handle it being too long?
They're always great, dude. These guys.
Yeah, okay.
If someone like Bill can commentate all day at the adaptive event, which
Yeah.
he's doing, and kill it,
Yeah.
then like this is nothing for guys like Sean and Chase. It's nothing.
Okay.
I wrote that I kind of. I don't know how the athletes are feeling out there, right? Because like it doesn't seem like the atmosphere is crazy intense. So it'd be interesting to hear from one of the athletes how it's going out there for them. The coin flip was weird to me.
Oh, why?
Because the world won, and then they decided to lift first. But maybe that meant the snatch, and then they flipped it on the clean and jerk. Do you follow that?
No.
Because like if you win the toss and you decide if you want to lift first or second, usually you should choose the second one. So you have to see what you got to beat.
Oh, yes. Okay.
I think it flip flopped though, and like the snatch and clean and jerk, it just so the coin toss at which rate would be irrelevant. The cameras were dark, so as you were watching he lift, it was just really dark, like the exposure was turned down too much, or maybe they just need more light on the floor.
How was the audience?
Better than Rogue, worse than Miami Wodapalooza.
Okay.
That's how I'd say.
Okay.
I'd say it was weird.
Friday.
Jeff Adler's platform was slanted.
What?
Like they had to have change plates out there because whenever they'd move the change plates, the bar would roll down the platform.
Wow.
And then when those were not there, he had to stand on like one side of the bar, keep it from moving. And then that's another thing that's like, hey, the PFAA level the platforms. I never see bars not be level at the CrossFit games.
Wow.
But they're not level at Wodapalooza.
Hey, and that's pretty good. Dylan must be happy about that because it's just Friday. So if it was pretty full today, that means on tomorrow it's going to be really full.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Go on. Anything else?
It's kind of really all I got. I said the audio. Oh, The audio during the weightlifting was driving me nuts because it was delayed compared to the visual. So you're watching it and Ariel would catch a clean and the audio would go, and she nails the jerk. And it's like, well, now I know that she's going to finish the lift. Like the anticipation of the event, right?
Yes.
So those are my notes. We kind of covered everything else in there.
Okay, I'm going to pull up something. Ready?
Okay.
All divisions. Neuromuscular.
Ooh. Nope. Short stature, baby.
There he is.
Nope, not yet. Where is he? You gotta go to the leaderboard, dude.
Leaderboard. Dude, I was watching tap athletes to be okay, got it.
I put them into my video for today.
Who?
I tried to touch on just about everything today in the video I made.
Oh, the news.
Yeah.
Short stature. Am I on leaderboard?
I think you're on the wrong. I think you got to flip over your.
Oh no, here I am.
No, it's not showing on the screen though, dude.
Oh. Okay. Here we go. Third place, Tim Murray. 272 points. How can that be?
Scroll down. First place, Sean Dolphin. Who are you, Sean Dolphin?
There was one guy who did not look like he was short stature. Mike Whittius, 6th. Come on, Mikey. Blaze Foster, 8th.
We had a long way to go.
Right? William Noble is not doing so good. But yeah, Tim's still in it at least. He's only 16 points out. How do I see how he did on the events?
You're on it. You won an event.
3rd overall, event wins 1, top 5 finishes 3. So he has a 2nd, a 9th, a 4th, and a 1st.
He doesn't do very well under the spotlight.
1st, 4th, 9th. So that 9th was a short. Oh wow, he almost took last in that. That's a really short time domain.
Hey, scroll up a little bit on that. The white, yeah. Click on the top right button.
Sponsors?
Yeah, what is that?
Oh, those are his sponsors? Oh, that's awesome.
These are Tim Murray sponsors? Or
Podium?
This is the event sponsors? It's got to be.
No, those are his.
No way.
Yeah, that's really cool. Let's look at Sean. Sean doesn't even have sponsors.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's find if someone else has sponsors.
Tim Murray. No, sorry, Whittius.
Oh, okay, Whittius.
No.
Oh, he's the only one that's got that tab?
Crazy.
See, Blaze. Oh, that doesn't even make sense. How can that be?
Amazing.
Let's go back to Tim and see if it was just a fluke. Nope, there it is.
Wow. Tim Murray, baller. Representing.
All right, so they have.
Hey, is Tim the most popular adaptive athlete? Is there another one we can check out?
I think Whittius has a shitload of more followers.
I wasn't asking about followers. I was asking about popularity.
Yeah, he definitely is the most popular. I don't care what anyone says.
Who's more popular, Rich Froning or Danny Spiegel?
Rich Froning.
Who's got more followers?
Danny Spiegel. But I'm so biased. What do you think?
Is popularity based upon the influence of the people who follow you, or?
I'm just thinking sheer number of people who know you.
Oh well, dude, I don't know. Does it matter how much they know about you?
God, that's a really good question. Yeah, how would you deem popularity?
Because I would bet of the people who follow Rich, they know way more about him than they know about Spiegel.
Saying Danny is doing Discover ads is cold. I don't get that joke. I don't get it.
You want to see it? It's pretty. You might lose it. You got to. Or I'll pull it up. It's in my video today. It's pretty short. I was pretty proud of it. You're gonna. One second. I don't want to ruin it. doing Discover card. My desk, there is a desk right here, is that Danny Spiegel is going to be coming on kettlebells and cocktails during the month of October. Again. You'll see that we had a little bit of run into one another. If you followed any of the NorCal Classic debriefing, maybe you'll see the peace offering that I'd given her at the end of the final video. But what you may not have seen is that Danny Spiegel is currently doing Discover card commercials.
Hey, Jennifer.
Hey.
Discover matches the cash back you've earned on your credit card.
I love matching.
Jennifer?
I hope that comes up during that interview.
Is
that pretty good?
Did you do that with AI?
No, dude, that's an actress.
Oh, that's not really Danny Spiegel?
Danny Spiegel.
Oh, I thought you just stuck her face on there. Holy shit. Wow, that's good.
It looks just like her though, right?
Yeah, that's
that popped up just like on one of my feeds. It was just some random ad that popped up.
wow.
But it looks just like her, doesn't it?
Yeah, even David Weed liked it.
What is that supposed to mean? Even David Weed?
I mean, he doesn't like anything.
Oh. What's that chick's name? I know it's Stifler's mom, but the actress has a name.
Someone in the comments on YouTube said that Sevan reminds me of a creepy uncle. That's so not true. I'm like I'm a creepy dad. I'm a creepy old man, but I'm not a creepy uncle. You know the importance for the difference of that, right?
One touches children.
Yeah, I've no uncle in me. Wait, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. There's no creepy uncle in me. Wow, is that Danny Spiegel with AI?
Yeah, this one might be. No, it's not. This is Stifler's mom.
Is that the same chick who was in the Discover ads commercial?
Yeah.
Oh, what's her name?
Jennifer Coolidge.
Oh, Jennifer Coolidge. Wow.
This is the movie I know her from.
Jennifer
Cinderella Story.
Coolidge commercials. I wonder what other commercials she's in that you can. Robots Discover. Oh, she's in a bunch of Discover ads.
Really?
Yeah, here's another one. Oh, this is cool. You could get a lot of miles out of this, dude. You could get a lot of miles out of this. Look at this.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
This is Maya.
Oh, hi, Maya.
I think I've seen this commercial.
You robots are sounding more human every day.
Holy shit, this chick really does look like Danny Spiegel. This is amazing.
This is what I need to remember now. So if I ever bump into Spiegel again, she'll be like, "Oh, is that all you have to say to me?" It's like, do you not think you look like Jennifer Coolidge? Is that what you're upset about?
Oh, I am human.
Yeah, it's like I'm talking to a human.
At Discover, everyone can talk to a human representative.
Oh, this is, man.
Hey, it does look like her.
Yeah, that's incredible. I mean, obviously an older non-CrossFitting version of her, but what commercial was Jennifer Coolidge in? Oh, does she do any others? Oh, just Discover. Oh, here she is in an Old Navy commercial.
She had an Old Navy commercial.
Oh my goodness, dude! You got to keep using these. You got to just.
What did she look like when she was younger?
That's a good question.
Because here's the thing, I think she's older.
Like, how old is old?
Young. Here, this is what she looked like when I just typed in Jennifer Coolidge young.
She was in a Super Bowl commercial.
Here. I mean, that looks like
wow.
Danny Spiegel too.
Wow.
Crazy. So I guess, hey, if that's what Spiegel looks like when she's older, that's fine. Right?
Yeah.
Crazy. Crazy.
And in that movie she was in that movie, what's it called?
Stifler's mom.
That's the name
American Pie.
Oh, yeah, yes. She was the mom that bangs, like the hot mom that everyone wants to bang.
Yeah, who's she bang? Is it the Shermanator she bangs?
One of his friends?
Yeah. No, I don't think she bangs the Shermanator. She bangs the nerdy dude. I haven't seen that movie in a while. I like that movie though.
All right.
They don't make movies like that anymore. Finch. She does bang Finch.
Okay, so I the first 15 minutes of The Fall Guy was horrible. Then the next like 30 minutes were pretty good, and then I fell asleep. I did not enjoy the Emily Blunt. Is that her name? Emily Blunt? I did not enjoy her.
In the movie?
Yeah. I didn't enjoy him too much either.
All right, dude. You want to know something fucked?
He should have had his shirt off more. I would not say it was better than The Beekeeper. The Beekeeper was also horrible.
I like The Beekeeper.
That was stupid.
So I have a really easy time disassociating the world from the movies I'm watching. I don't think you do. You can't do it.
The thing is, too, with The Beekeepers, there's these huge jumps. So, like, they take him away to jail, and then he's back. They brought him back to the house, and it's like 3 hours have passed, and the FBI is still there. And it's like, no. Like there's just, like... There's just these... It doesn't seem seamless to me. It's not clean. Like, I don't want to be startled in the movie like, hey, that doesn't make sense.
You shouldn't watch the new Twisters movie then.
That's what's so trippy. That's why I can't figure out Deadpool, because I really like that movie, but I shouldn't because the whole thing is so over the fucking top. I haven't seen the new one.
It's
I can't
really
figure out
bad.
The new one is?
But it's so good.
Oh, okay, good. Maybe I'll
But
like
it's
it.
bad.
Yeah, they've all been bad, but I thoroughly enjoy them. I can't figure out what's going on with that movie.
All right, there's this movie out. Hey, do you know who Megan Fox is?
Yeah, she's the one that has 3 tranny kids and her husband's a tranny too.
Yeah, so this is why you don't like movies.
Her husband.
Hey, let's watch the Megan Fox movie. She's got 3 trannies. I don't want to watch that movie.
I mean, her kids. No, I don't mind her tranny kids. I just feel bad for them because I know she did to him. Her husband did this song that I really fucking like. Do you know this song?
Oh, Machine Gun Kelly. Yeah, he's great.
God, this song.
Minus the way he dresses, but I like his music.
Yeah, and I like the fact that Sean Strickland made fun of him. Do you know this song?
I'm gonna call it. You sound like a bitch.
Do you know this song?
No.
Dude, this is a diss he does to Eminem. Dude, Hillary, it is so good. You don't know this song?
Man up and handle your shit. Mad about something I said in 2012 to you 6 years and
God, this song is so good.
I'll watch it. Listen to it.
Okay, sorry. Okay, what about Megan Fox?
There's this movie out called Subseverance, right? And
Is that a real word? Is that a real word?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But tell me. So here's the order of operations. That's the name. The main actress is Megan Fox, and the premise of the movie is that she is an artificial intelligence robot.
Oh, subservience.
Oh yeah, is that a real word? I'm going to continue with Subseverance. All right.
Okay, fine.
All right. So the premise of the movie is that she is an artificial intelligence robot, and she's hired to work for a family whose mom is needing a heart transplant.
Okay.
Tell me what you think happens in that movie.
She fucks the husband. She better.
So now it's an artificial intelligence. Now follow me with this one. You talk about holes, like plot holes.
Oh my God! Wait till you see this. Hold on, real quick.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Speaking of holes, look at the cover for the trailer.
There.
Oh, this is robot porn. Okay, go on.
So number one, why on God's green earth would you make your robot look like her?
welcome.
So you could jerk off to it or get a blowjob from it, and like.
And then number two is, why does it have a vagina?
Oh, does he actually pound it?
Yes, you nailed it, dude. Hey, I'm gonna get a robot that's basically gonna work for me. Let's make it look like Megan Fox and give it a vagina. Like, come on. Oh, it's in the freaking.
Let me do this for you.
Oh, they have it in the trailer. Damn, I didn't watch the trailer. All right, I guess I didn't ruin anything.
Is it good?
I'm currently halfway through it.
Wait, that was her. Let me see. She's in your home.
What's wrong?
She won't
Ooh, I felt tingling in my body just now.
live long, Nick, but I figured out a solution. You do so much for everyone.
Damn. How much are one of those?
They don't say in the movie, but we were guessing it'd be like $1 million.
Damn.
But I don't know. I mean, how much do you think one of those would cost? It can cook and can clean. It can like drive you around and shit. It'd have to be expensive. It bangs you.
What happens at the end? Does she die?
I haven't finished it yet.
Oh,
I'm halfway through it.
you kind of got to kill her.
I think so, right?
Here's the first comment.
Look at this.
Dad sleeps with robot that looks like Megan Fox.
I was waiting for it to be like shocker in parentheses. Shocker. Jeff Bako for 5K. You can get the Jennifer Coolidge model. $1 million for the Megan Fox model. Or
Oh shit.
Stifler's mom for 5K.
Oh shit, dude! The comments are crazy.
Where are you reading comments? Oh, on the YouTube trailer.
Yeah, on the YouTube trailer, I've seen this plot like 7 times.
Well, no, there's a movie called Megan, and then there's another movie out called like AI, and they're all the same.
You want to talk about something crazy, controversial?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it politics?
What has P. Diddy done that's wrong?
Did he bang Justin Bieber?
I know this is really unpopular with the crowd, but what's he done?
I don't know anything about what he's done. I heard he had a bunch of lube and then he banged Justin Bieber. And
Yeah,
those two things, there's nothing wrong with that.
But basically, I guess you can't say you could go to jail if you could go to jail. I think if you said you can't say I don't think you can. You can't say, "Hey, Alexis, I'll train you for free if you sleep with me."
You
Or I'll
can't say
train.
that?
No, I think that's that falls under sex trafficking now. So I couldn't say to Pedro, "Hey Pedro, if you want to keep being on Kill Taylor, you got to suck my dick." I don't think you're allowed to say. I don't even think I'm allowed to say it.
Well, you're in trouble then. All right, guys. Sevan is off the Sevan podcast. It's now called the Pedro podcast.
And I get that under the stance that prostitution is not legal, right? If that's why. But I could say to you, I think I could say to you, "Hey Hiller, you could be I'll let you keep being on Kill Taylor if you let me stay at your house when I'm in Chicago. Me and my family stay at your house." I don't think that's illegal, but I don't think you can
that is not legal.
I think that is legal. I don't know. I'm not sure what he did. So he's a really rich guy that all his workers carried fanny packs with drugs in them, illegal drugs. But let's say the drugs weren't illegal. Well, so what? That would be like if if you were super rich and everyone around you kept clean needles and a vial of TRT. There's not of course you would have that. Of course you'd have a refrigerator in every room with C4 in it. Of course you would have. So he's into sex and drugs, and he had a lot of sex and drugs. I haven't figured out the illegal part. I don't even know if it's illegal to film people fucking in your house without telling them. It's your fucking house.
So now that's interesting. I think that is illegal.
It is illegal?
Yeah.
You can't put a camera in your guest bedroom?
Well, I don't know.
So Bernie, I get this. I think they're saying he was running sex trafficking and extortion rings, the rap world version of Jeffrey Epstein. I get it, but I need to know exactly what he did and why it was illegal. Because if you're flying Bill Clinton out to your house to fuck 18-year-old girls, and the girls are getting paid for it, and it's on an island where it's not illegal, I don't see where they broke the law. If he's fucking 17-year-old girls, yeah, you got to fucking lock him up for fucking life. But if he's on your island and you don't think there's fucking cameras everywhere, so I just need to know what I just need to hear.
I know that it's legal to record people in public, right?
And I have to assume it's and you can have a door, yeah, and even on your property you have
that one. I know is legal.
And you can have one of those ringers on your door. Aren't those legal?
Mm-hmm.
So if someone steals your Amazon package, you can be like, "Hey, asshole, put that down."
Should we ask ChatGPT?
Or ask Jeff Bako.
Why? Is he ChatGPT?
No, he just knows shit.
Can I record people in my house? The legality of recording people in your house depends on several factors, including where you live and the circumstance of the recording. In general, if you are recording guests in common areas of your home, like the living room or the kitchen, is generally more acceptable, which doesn't tell me anything when you use terms like more acceptable. This doesn't know.
Who does know? Bernie knows. I have to take a pee break.
Here, and then this one says if they're in private rooms like bedrooms or bathrooms, it could be illegal without their knowledge or consent, which also doesn't tell me anything. But it's also ChatGPT.
I wonder if it's different states. Because, you know, like in some states, like you can record people's phone calls without telling them, and like in California, you can't.
How about in Illinois?
Oh, yeah, that's what Kara said.
What?
Hulk Hogan successfully sued. Yeah, that's true. He was fucking one of his friends' wives. But I think he knew. Hey, I'll be right.
So in Illinois, you need to have consent.
Even in your own house?
Yeah.
How about New York City? Hold on. I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Yeah. What about New York City? Guys, what do you think about New York City? In New York City, it is a one-party consent state, which means that you are legally allowed to record a conversation as long as one person involved in the conversation consents. Okay. Video allowed in common areas, but not in common areas. So video is not allowed. It is a two-party state. Interesting. How about, I don't know. What did P. Diddy do? P. Diddy do? I wonder if it knows that. It's kind of a little bit behind. Searching news for September of 2024. Browsing a couple of websites. P. Diddy Combs is currently facing serious legal challenges. In September 2024, he was arrested in New York City and charged with multiple federal crimes, including sex trafficking, racketeering, and conspiracy. According to the indictment, Diddy allegedly organized and coerced women into participating in sexual events, sometimes involving other individuals referred to as freak-offs. These events were physically demanding and could last several days.
They need to say, if they're going to publish that, Hiller, they need to say P. Diddy is being charged with putting Vicodin in this chick's drink, and she didn't know it, and we have video footage of it. They don't even have to say it's a chick, a person. Like, they can be as vague as they want, but they can't be so vague as just I just hate it that they're dragging. And trust me, I'm no fucking fan of him. He's a full fucking blown libtard. But it's like,
I'm asking ChatGPT if he's guilty. He's pleaded not guilty.
Like there was a story a few years ago of a guy who was charged at a college for raping this chick. And what had happened was he found her passed out under a tree on campus, and he fucked her.
Okay.
And like, I would rather I need to hear that, not he raped her.
Why? Because
when you just say rape, it's like,
isn't that kind of the same thing?
Well, kind of, but how about this? Another guy was charged with like some sort of fucked up behavior or something because he asked his girlfriend for 2 years for a blowjob. The guy
got in trouble for that?
Yeah. I don't know if he got in trouble legally, but he had you know who it is? It's the guy I think he was in the Spider-Man movies. And
Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire.
No, and he was in some movies with Seth Rogen.
Tom Holland.
No.
Oh, James Franco.
James Franco.
Now you got me on a topic I know all about, Spider-Man movies.
Now it's like, listen, like, yeah, like I need to know.
So James Franco got in trouble for asking for blowjobs.
I mean, he had his movie, which was amazing. I forget the movie, but it got pulled down. Like, it had a full blown distribution, and this chick reported that. Well, he did some other shit.
The Interview.
I forget the movie, but he did some other shit too that was fucked up. He did. I shouldn't mischaracterize it. He was a teacher at NYU for drama, and supposedly they were doing cunnilingus scenes in the class. And I guess when you do cunnilingus scenes with women, they put this plastic thing over their pussy. But now this is just hearsay, or I read it in a paper. But supposedly he had slid that thing off to the side and was actually. I know that's pretty scummy. That's top tier scumbaggery. Hey, fuck you, Jeff. Those women don't need to toughen up. There's a big distinction. You can't be just licking. If you're a teacher, you can't even be doing simulated oral sex.
Yeah, why is that a thing?
Yeah, I don't know. A liberal acting school. What do you expect? They do all the weird shit.
So did he that's what he got in trouble for.
There was all sorts of crazy shit going on at that time. People getting in trouble for shit. Asymmetric ears. Zero teaching has taken place at NYU. I know that's probably true.
Dude, the Planet of the Apes movie was the shit.
Oh, is that the new one? The new one?
I haven't seen the new one, but the one that he was in was really good. So it was 127 hours.
What? Say it again.
127 hours was also very good.
Is that the one where he had to bite his hand off, or saw his hand off?
I think it was his foot, but yeah.
I didn't see those. I saw both two Planet of the Apes. I don't know how many there are, and they were both outstanding.
I think there's 3, and I haven't seen the third. I mean, well, there's like 7.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
The one with Mark Wahlberg was okay. I saw that in maybe 6th grade.
Hey, I know you don't like to get into politics. Oh, I should just tell you off the air.
Why?
Because I got this story that's really gonna fucking drive you bonkers.
Does it have to do with the fake Trump shootings?
No. Oh, is the second one fake too?
Dude. What?
I just like it how you're like, dude, you're like I'm a friend who's been at your house too long, and you're like, dude, look, I like you, but you gotta go. You're like, it's like one of those, dude. Okay, don't ask to borrow my car anymore, dude.
I just don't know how in the fuck they don't catch the guy on the golf course.
You mean like he's hanging out by the fence for 12 hours? How did they not see him?
No, not that. It's. I know you don't go golfing very much, but I've gone golfing quite a bit, and like there's no golf course where you can just readily jump into a car right next to. I mean, unless you're on the 18th tee box or the first tee box, you're usually off in the middle of freaking nowhere. And your options are you either like hop into your golf cart and like ride to the parking lot and jump into your car, or you got to like hot tail it and run. And like if they have all these Secret Service people everywhere to the tune of their ability to light up a bush that he was sitting in for 12 hours, how is he getting into a car to drive off to be caught later?
Well,
as that's what you told me, no?
Yeah. So here's the thing. I've only been golfing once, and we snuck onto the course and played. So I know you can sneak onto courses and play, and it was in the middle of the day. But I drive by golf courses all the time, and so they're obviously not Trump International, and the President of the United States isn't playing on them. But there's plenty of places where I could just stop my car and be alongside a golf course and pull out a fucking gun and, shoot a geese on the golf course, a Canadian geese, and take it home.
Was he on a private course or a public course? I'm assuming it was private. I mean,
I don't know the difference.
Trump.
Yeah, it was his golf course. The one
I mean, really, it would probably be like access to main roads.
Oh, yeah,
like,
I don't know.
Courses are off any old road. Private courses, you got to go through like a gate, and this is just like.
But even private courses, they border main thoroughfares in towns, right? And so basically, there was just a road that went alongside alongside the golf course, and the guy parked his car a couple hundred yards from it.
Did you see that soccer player's security guard? Is it Ronaldo? Because now I know that the Secret Service isn't anything to be proud of these days.
Oh, we're gonna burn in hell for that.
Why?
I don't know, but there's a video I gotta show you. I just saw of Ronaldo. It's fucking crazy.
I wonder if this is what I'm thinking. No, it's not. But there was just this freaking video I saw. I wish I had it readily available where anybody who came anywhere near this soccer player would just get destroyed by the security guard.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it was in multiple different situations. It's this big motherfucker. It looked like that Bears lineman that they just got that you always talk about.
Yeah.
Sweat. And he just
Yeah.
levels these people. And I just can't imagine that like the president gets shot at and this guy doesn't get destroyed by someone whose job it is to take care of him. Oh, it's messy. Okay.
Hey, did you see Dave got a new job?
Excuse me?
Dave got a new job.
Dave Castro?
Yeah.
What what is the job?
Well, first, let me ask you this. What do you think's more dangerous? Being going to a Trump rally or being a CrossFit Games competitor?
What are you wearing at the Trump rally?
I heard this could just be a rumor, but I heard Dave got a job with the Secret Service, and he's going to be the lifeguard at anytime Trump goes swimming.
At where swimming?
Anywhere he goes swimming.
Shut the fuck up. This is not a real story. All right, there's the guard, right?
That bald dude.
So
my God, he looks like
you see how he touches this guy? Just push his hand off of him.
Yeah.
There you go. Watch this. This is one of those where the dude just like there's the guard.
He looks like Romero, the UFC fighter from Cuba.
Come on.
Oh, so he's at the games on the sideline too?
Look at this. He's just standing there. He's always there. Like
Wow.
where's this person for Trump? And then there's like the other security, right?
Yeah. Hey, if Messier gets in a fight in the game, does that guy go out and punch the other soccer players?
I don't know about that, but look at this guy. He's crazy.
Yeah, this is a great video. Oh, look it. Oh, shit. As soon as he sees other people go on the field, he goes on the field. Wow, dude. That's wild.
So where's this guy for Trump? Why doesn't
Wow.
how do you get this job for Trump?
Hey, and I love what he wears too.
What's he wearing? Just like a polo.
Oh, is that's the rapper who says what's that rapper say?
Look at him just running over. He's everywhere. This is the dude you want.
Yeah, that's a stressful job, dude.
This is none of these are the ones where I saw him just like, but I mean, it's good. You get the idea, right?
It'd be awesome if he pushed David Beckham off him.
I know, it'd be great. At this point,
that guy can't get distracted by any vagina.
No, because then Messi's in trouble. I like him.
I like him too. Okay, so that's just in his contract. Hey, so that dude's heard Messi take wicked nasty shits and farts and all sorts of stuff.
He has to have, right?
Yeah, he's heard it all. Oh my God, I heard.
There we go.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm. That's
Scoop
good.
the kid. Wow.
And then he brings
that guy is a stud. Look at beat it, kid. Oh shit. Oh that was another soccer player who was gonna fight him. Oh my God! So that guy doesn't give a shit. He'll just run out onto the field in the middle of a play.
Yeah, my favorite part is that the other security guards always get there later. Oh, here he is working out. All right.
Wow. Kim Kardashian has bodyguards like that. Tory Gray. Secret Service should be doing its job, but why doesn't Trump have his own massive security? He can afford it, and people are trying to kill him.
Because it's all fake.
Hey, So the other night there was a debate between Donald Trump and the girl he's running against, Kamala. And
I got a Kamala hat.
great.
I'm gonna wear it on Kill Taylor tomorrow. Is that cool?
Yeah, totally.
All right, carry on.
And so they're in a debate, and when Trump would say stuff, the people who were supposed to be moderating the debate would call Trump out on it, but they never called her out on shit. So he'd be like, "I have a 15-inch dick," and they're like, "No, you don't. It's 4." And he's like, "What?" You know what I mean? And they did that to him like 3 or 4 times.
I heard that, right?
So I heard the guy who is the commentator or the moderator being interviewed, and you know what he said? I thought we did an amazing job. We have a very small team at ABC, and we did an amazing job with the really small team we have.
Did you run your CrossFit?
I was like, wow. I couldn't even believe it.
Is that what you thought of, CrossFit?
Yeah, totally. I was like, wow, even ABC is saying that. Hey, Jeff, have you ever been to Dominican Republic or Haiti? Jeff, where have you been? They are, of course, eating dogs.
That's something that I heard about growing up. The Chinese people always ate dogs, right?
Yeah, tons of people eat dogs, dude. Go online. If I can just go online right now and be like, which countries eat dogs, and it'll give you a list of countries that eat dogs. It'll give you
somebody ate my dog, I would murder their entire family. I would.
Oh my god!
If I found out that like my neighbors ate my dog, they wouldn't make it to tomorrow.
Hey, there's a video going around. Did you know that Ronaldo's mom tried to abort him?
No.
Yeah.
What about it?
She tried to fucking abort him.
There's a lot of people out there who will have their perceptions changed based upon that, right?
Look at Jeff Bako. This is the guy who's fucking saying, listen, this fucking ding dong just was making fun of Trump for saying the Haitians eat dogs. And now he's saying my Korean neighbors ate my cat in college. No joke.
Was he making fun of him for that? Or was he saying it like in praise? It's like, I thought it was funny, you know?
No. He's saying they're eating dogs. What a clown. Yeah. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up, dude. And then 2 seconds later, he's like, oh yeah, actually.
Interesting. Actually, yeah, Mike, they eat my cat. I'd be fucking pissed. I don't know if I'd be more pissed about that than anything else.
I gotta show
my dog.
I gotta show you this. Rolando, is his name Rolando?
Ronaldo.
I haven't Ronaldo.
What do you think Taylor's reaction will be when he sees me wearing a Kamala hat? You think it'll throw his entire workout off?
Maybe.
He probably won't even see it till after.
Ronaldo abortion Instagram. I saw a video on Instagram.
Taylor was my inspiration for it.
Is this the video? I don't know if this is the video or not, but check this out. This is crazy. Okay, ready?
Oh yeah.
No, not that. Not that.
I don't know what's happening there.
Yeah, that's in a foreign language. I see.
Have you heard their Eating the Dogs remix?
I've heard a few of them, I think.
Okay. I figured you would have.
Oh. Here it is. This isn't the one I saw, but the one I saw was so good, the video. This one's not that good, but it'll get the point across. Here we go. Shit. Stop.
Who was almost never born became the biggest star in the world. Cristiano Ronaldo's existence was uncertain before he even
This is AI, dude.
His mother, Maria Dolores dos Santos Aveiro, found herself pregnant and overwhelmed by financial difficulties. Desperate, she sought an abortion. She couldn't afford the procedure. Unable to pay for the abortion,
She was poor, so she wanted to kill a baby. Think of that logic. I'm poor, so I'm going to kill my baby. But then she was so poor, she couldn't even afford to kill her baby.
to traditional methods, drinking excessive amounts of alcohol and exercising strenuously without hydration. hoping to induce a miscarriage. Despite her efforts, Cristiano Ronaldo was born on February 5th, 1985 in Funchal, Madeira, Portugal. Followed was an extraordinary journey. Humble beginnings, Ronaldo's talent and relentless determination propelled him to the pinnacle of football. History at Manchester United, Real Madrid, and beyond. He became one of the greatest footballers of all time.
Last year, he made $260 million last year. I didn't know that part, that his mom tried to fucking
You know what I figured out that video?
what?
Excessive drinking and exercising while being pregnant is how you have a super child.
Yeah. I mean,
we
that's
should
one,
interview Tia's parents.
that's one takeaway. Oh, shit. David Weed doesn't think that story's true.
I like that David Wee doesn't think it's true.
Yeah. Okay. So you think when you say you think that the Trump shooting was the CIA doing it,
I don't know who did it.
or you think
Where's
Trump did it?
where's that dude?
He's in jail somewhere. He didn't die. They got him.
Why do they never talk to these people?
Well, supposedly this time they are going to get to the bottom of it, because the governor of Florida is saying he has the jurisdiction now to not leave this up to the FBI. Basically, what they're saying is the FBI has been setting up sting operations on Trump for years and making up shit. Like, the FBI said that Hunter Biden's laptop wasn't real so that Trump wouldn't become president.
So
And
tell
so
me
he-
this: what good does it do to not tell everybody what's happening? Right?
You just control the narrative so you can get what you want.
That's bad.
I mean, depends on what side you're on.
What if you're just on no one's side and you want to know what happened?
Then it's really bad. Then it's really fucked up.
I just want to know what happened. The fact that you said that the goal is to control the narrative, or like how it comes out to people, is fucked.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
So you think that the Florida guy is going to help?
I think it's going to be good that it's not just the FBI controlling the investigation, because they definitely want to control the narrative. They've already told us that. Why didn't they talk to the guy who shot him in the ear? Well, supposedly he's dead. They cremated his body 2 weeks after they fucking... I can't even believe they cremated his body.
That dude is dead.
Supposedly. What a great way to hide a guy. I understand. He's saying that was my point. Yeah.
I figured that much. Seema Jug. What's the irony?
Oh, shit. Sevi, did you hear about the sheriff who shot the judge? Because the judge raped. I did hear that a cop shot a judge. I didn't know. Oh, really? He raped his daughter? No shit. The way I heard the story is that I just heard a quick highlight of it, that a cop went into a courthouse and shot a judge. Wow.
That's
Allegedly.
probably up there with eating my dog.
Yeah, what do you mean rape? What do you do to her? I want to know the detail.
Under a tree. Guess how many views the Tear Cup has right now?
29,000.
14. 15,000. It's not very good. One comment.
Yeah, that's not good. By the way, hey, do you know that if you want to meet the greatest CrossFitter who ever lived, you can meet her?
Eat?
You can meet her pretty much anytime you want. All you have to do is go to Nashville and go to the Paper Street Coffee Cafe, and she hangs out there with her kid. That's fucking cool. Don't you think?
She's at Paper Street Coffee every day? That is cool.
Yeah, every morning she goes to the cafe. That's what I heard.
It's like froning at the cafe over there, right? But this one's with Tia.
This is the kind of conversation I think you would get in with the cops. You ready for this?
Sure.
This is in England. Listen to this conversation. This lady was just spit on, right? And she called the cops to report the person who spit on her. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
This woman was spit on by a migrant, and look how the police react.
Oh, you have a problem with my words?
Yes.
Because a filthy migrant just spat on me.
Yeah.
And you've got the issue with me.
We have a duty to challenge that language, yeah.
They're gonna challenge her language. Hey, imagine a cop walked up. Imagine you report cops walked up to you, and some guy spit on you, and you're like, "Hey, this filthy man just spit on me," and they're like, "How dare you call him a filthy man?" And you're like, "What do you mean? He just spit on me?"
Because he's filthy and he's migrant and he attacked me like the other one.
We're trying to help you report that.
Okay, what's your numbers? So you're
Hey, I think if you say filthy, comma, migrant, it's okay. Do you know what I mean by that? Like filthy, comma, migrant. Because then he's filthy because he spit on you. That's fair. And then he's a migrant. That's just a fact or not a fact. But if you call him a filthy migrant just as like one word, then maybe you start slipping into like.
But it's just what it is.
Oh my! I just can't believe this world we live in.
Where is that?
That's the United Kingdom. They find it. They're what was the phrase they used? They're calling her out on her. God, they say stuff that's so cool in that country. Don't you love the way they talk?
I do. They're interesting. I like the way they eat.
Woman was spit on by a migrant, and look how the police react.
so you have a problem with my words.
Yes.
Because a filthy migrant just spat on me.
Yeah.
And you've got the issue with
We
me.
have a duty to challenge that language, yeah.
To challenge that language. Oh my
The dude in the middle
God.
looked like Tudor Magda.
Pardon me?
The dude in the middle looked like Tudor Magda.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I see.
Oh my God, I'm gonna start saying that to you. I'm gonna try to use that on you on the show tomorrow.
What?
Andrew, I would like to challenge your language. I have a duty to challenge you.
That's not the show for it, though.
But there'll be plenty of opportunities to use it.
Do it to Peter. He's from Europe or whatever. Oh yeah, isn't it late by you? Is it 1:47?
My computer says 10:47. Oh, are you serious? Oh my God. I have to get up in 4.5 hours.
No, because it's 8 o'clock by you. That's when you gotta do the show.
Oh yeah, but I'm gonna get up and get coffee first and like move around. I'm gonna try to work out tomorrow at the hotel gym.
I don't know if they have an assault bike for you to ride there. I've never seen this show before. Or this guy on the show, Nate Groening. But they don't want us to leave. Groaning. Nate Groening.
All right.
That picture
Okay.
of a dog on the wall next to you?
Say that again.
Picture of a dog next to the wall on you? No, other wall. That way.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's stuck. My room is so nice here. I have like a living room, and then I have a little entryway, and then I got a big bedroom and a big bathroom.
Do you need all that space? Is it just you?
Yeah, there were these two hockey teams, one from Canada and one from Boston, and they were playing in. Is it called the Stanley Cup?
Is that happening right now?
I don't know, but no, I don't know if it's happening now. But I was in Vancouver while the games were going on, and then I came straight from Vancouver to this hotel in Boston I'm at, and I guess the Stanley Cup was over. And so one day I was in Canada, and there were all these riots in Vancouver because the game was going on, and they were just going crazy. And then the next day I was here, and looking out my window, I guess they played a team in Boston, and the team in Boston won. And so I saw the hockey team go by all the way over on the other side of the country. It's kind of cool.
I don't think the Stanley Cup is going on right now.
I know. This was like 10 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So some team in Vancouver must have played.
Same hotel. Okay.
Yeah, some team in Boston. But it just reminded me. And I think I was in this exact hotel room.
There's no way.
Well, it was a corner room like this.
They all look the same.
Dude, what is going on? Someone in the comments is losing their shit.
Otani, 50-50. Yeah, that's cool. I don't know who it is, but I like him.
Oh shit! I just put him on timeout, and it said Jeff Bako was banned. Fuck. Sorry, Jeff. I didn't mean to do that to you.
That's the wrong person, dude.
I know. Fuck.
Can you unban Jeff?
I don't know.
Poor Jeff.
Oh shit.
What the fuck, dude?
I'm putting. Okay, wait. Let me do that before I get off tonight. How did I do that? I go to YouTube.
Nate Groening, unban Jeff.
I'm trying. Hold on. Shit. I did not mean view your channel.
Settings.
Go to manage videos.
Dude, there's no way.
Community. Oh, we only have 2 moderators. Standard. Oh, no. Managing moderators are Judy and Jeff. Standard moderators.
Jeff who?
Bako.
Defaults.
Permissions. Permissions. How do you unban someone? I think Caleb knows how to do it.
I don't think you do it in YouTube. I think I do it on StreamYard. I mean, you banned him on StreamYard.
No. I think it goes. Shit. Maybe I have to go to the actual show that's live. Hold on. What a shit show.
I wonder if he'll be able to chat tomorrow.
I have no.
No, I'm spamming for Nate.
Hold on. Your shit just got put on timeout too. Top chat. Well, let me see. Moderation active participants.
Oh no, clock.
Shit.
Hey, Jeff's my boy. Bring Jeff back.
I fucked up. I accidentally banned fucking Jeff Bako. Oh, let me just type in how to.
All right, now the stream's at 17,000.
How to unban YouTube. Open YouTube Studio. You may need to re-authenticate below. Terminate. Review the reasons. Click unban. Comment. Chat. Unban chat. YouTube. Unban. Go to my account. Click blocklet. Oh, my account. Google. If you ban some. If you're banned from YouTube, you can appeal. No. Shit. I'll just. Sorry, Jeff. I'll ask Caleb to do it. I feel horrible.
I feel horrible.
I'll do it over here.
Oh no, Grayson. Gee, Grayson, you're in Sevan's out of. He's pissed. He's gonna ban your
And
ass.
you unban Jeff Bako. I fucked up.
You just texted that to Caleb?
I fucked up. Yeah, I just texted to Caleb and Souza. All right.
All right, Grayson. You're in timeout. See ya. that one was me. Timeout is different than banning. There's a ban button.
I tried to do
Ban a user and delete comments. Wow, that's an intense button.
But I just put user in timeout. Oops, I almost banned Bernie Gannon.
Oh, that would have sucked.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Jeff likes Kamala.
He doesn't. No one likes Kamala.
That's why I got the hat. So that people would think that I liked her. And then they'd be like, it's like the ultimate mind fuck when they try to talk to me about it. Because imagine that, right?
They think you like her, but you don't.
Or they find out that I don't care and I'm just wearing the hat.
I'm sure I'll be so triggered tomorrow.
It's the hat that's just a comma and then la. You know?
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, comma. La.
All right. Andrew, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm excited to watch your new show.
How's that doing?
I'll see you guys. Andrew and I will see you guys here tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for Kill Taylor.